Jaylen Brown, Kristaps Porzingis, and the Boston Celtics were able to execute a flawless offense today, especially in that third quarter, to kind of close out this game without Jason Tatum. Right here, you get a switch onto a big man, and Jaylen, all he does is plant that right foot into the ground, get those first steps backwards of Wendell Carter, and then we have that ability to just step back for a three. Whoop! Beautiful job here by JB, who him and Porzingis combined for what? 56 points tonight. Yeah, we love to see that every single day. So in this video, we're going to break down how they were able to execute this offense and ultimately how they won this game and are now up 2-0 going into Orlando and might even have another day to rest Jason Tatum. So let's break down some film. Now here's another one here for JB, up by 4, bring it up, look at him stop on a dime. Now something you won't notice too often is, look at as he's bringing the ball up, look at his eyes. He's going to stare at this defender's feet because he just doesn't want to show this defender that he wants to shoot the ball, right? So he disguises it, right? And then boom, stop on an absolute dime again, plants that right foot in, acts like he's going to drive and steps into a wide open three. I mean, this is, look at, right foot down, get him backpedaling, stop on a dime. Jaylen Brown tonight was unbelievable. And man, if Jason Tatum wasn't on this team, I feel like JB would be a guy that's averaging 30 points a night, dude. He is so good. Man, tonight was a good one. All right, another big time play. We get it into Jaylen Brown. You see Derrick White go backdoor all the way to this corner. Now his defenders got a lot of separation. I love how Derrick White has the ability to stop on a dime, no hesitation, and take that three. Drained it. I mean, he went on a nice little run in that third quarter where I believe he had 8 straight points for Boston. I mean, he had 17, and the team just played extremely well. So not only do we get this three, great shot here by Derrick White, but then the very next possession, we get this fast break transition opportunity, and because we run up the floor so well, they don't have as many guys as us, and we just get a free line basket, or free lane to the basket with Kristaps Porzingis, and does a great job finishing over Franz Wagner. Could have even been an and one there. That third quarter, that start to that third quarter was everything for this Celtics game and for the victory. If they didn't open up like this in the third quarter, could have been a completely different ball game. Now, Jrue Holiday also had a big-time shot to open up this fourth quarter. Now, in a really bad spot, we get this one-on-one. We're going to drive to the inside, and because there's only 7 seconds left in the shot clock, we have to force up a really bad opportunity for a shot, right? But what he does is he's going to feel that left arm start to get attached to his right arm, okay? Now, whenever a player feels that, they understand that if they rip through right away, they're going to be able to draw a little bit of contact, and he does, and one. Now, I will say, this was a really tough foul. I would not say this should be called every single time, but the ref said it was enough. Boom, that little contact. Jrue Holiday was able to get to the free throw line, but also get the basket as well, man. That is tough. All right, another big-time shot. This one by Derrick White. Now, again, all we're going to do is set up this screen, right? And we actually don't really set it. We go to the other side. We get this defender to overcommit to it, and now all we want to do is generate that switch onto the big man. As we come off this thing, the first step is going to be backwards because, again, these big men are so scared you're going to drive right by them. We have a mismatch down low that we like with Al Horford with great leverage. So as we, boom, attack, that first step is backwards, and then Derrick White, I mean, he's just the guy that is going to take these shots. I mean, you don't think this wide open, you don't think that's an open jumper, but Derrick White seems to just hit these shots. Today was only 3 of 10, but had a couple of big-time threes. Now, specifically, this play is usually very effective, but it's not effective in terms of what they just did. Usually, what this does is force an unnecessary double team onto the ball here, right? And then we hit Porzingis for a wide open three, but since they switch, right, we improvise, and Derrick White just takes the three anyway and drains it. What a shot by Derrick White. Now, before we get any further into the video, do me a big favor, guys. Hit that like button. If we can get over, let's say, 200 likes on this video, we will post non-stop Celtics videos throughout the entirety of the playoffs. And also comment down below P2. It helps me understand that not only are you guys enjoying the videos, but you want to see more breakdowns going forward. And lastly, make sure you guys are subscribed. Man, if you guys aren't subscribed, I don't know what you guys are waiting for. Like I said, we got videos all year, all playoffs. So, with that being said, let's dive back in. You know what's funny? They did it again. High screen, right? Now this time we're actually setting that screen. right? We know they're going to switch everything. They don't want to double team Derrick White. So all we do is we get off this screen quick. He's going to rotate back to Al. We already know that from that last play. And again, boom, that back foot touches the ground. And Derrick White's instincts are to shoot the ball. He's not going to be able to get back and contest this because he's still leaning in the opposite direction. So as that ball's up, it's already wide open. And he drains another one. Another big time shot here by Derrick White, man. I'm telling you, this dude is so clutch. Celtics were only up by 9 with about 5:42 left to go in this ball game. And the way this dude can just stop on a dime, man, that is so amazing. I'm seeing people say trade him for Kevin Durant. Hell no. This team is so good right now. I would not change a thing about it. All right, another JB play here. Only up by 7, 96-89. 4 minutes left to go in the ball game. Right, first thing we notice is we spread out. We get guys in that weak side corner, including Peyton Pritchard here at the top. You guys can't see him, but what we know is we can drive into the lane, potentially draw some weak side rotation, and maybe find a backdoor lob. But if they don't help, we also have the ability just to go one-on-one, right? And we like JB going downhill. As we get to the outside, we generate a little bit of leverage as this guy, the corner man, tries to stagger over. Doesn't work. Watch JB draw a little bit of contact, floaters up, and floaters good again. It probably could have called a foul here, but since it was so late, they decided not to, and JB hits a tough floater, man. I'm telling you, he did everything that he was asked to tonight, took the load, and man, did he deliver tonight. What was he? 12 of 19, 5 of 7 from the three-point line, only missed 1 free throw, had 10 rebounds, 5 dimes. All right, JB. Another big-time play by JB, and I feel like this one is the one that kind of put the game away, kind of put them in on their heels, right? And made them just, it's over, right? Put the nail in the coffin, just get a straight isolation. What I noticed about the Magic with no Jason Tatum is they just played a lot of one-on-one basketball. They didn't really send a fire or send a double team or a blitz to help out. They said, listen, we trust our guys in one-on-one situations, and we're gonna be able to defend you guys, right? However, it did not work out in that favor for them because JB and Derrick White and Kristaps did a great job either getting to the free throw line or just hitting their shots. This one, we drive right, we step back, we get them to feel like we're about to take a step back 3. We drive in again, and then boom. Again, the ability of the Celtics to stop on a dime, right? When you have that ability to stop, get that shot up quickly, defenses cannot contest these shots, and JB hits a high arcing mid-range. I don't know if I've ever seen JB take a high arcing shot like this, but that is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that release. That's like a Steph Curry type of floater, like one of those finger rolls. And ultimately, last play we can break down here. They stagger from the top side, send that fire. We drive, we kick, we spray, right? You see the defense start to rotate over off that double. As we get leverage down into the paint, they rotate over from the strong side, and Jrue Holiday has a tremendous ability to remember where to go with that ball. Last second kick out to JB, and then pull up 3, drains it, game over from there. Celtics go up 2-0 heading to Orlando. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.